Alright. Hello and welcome to anyone watching this past, present, or future, and welcome to another installment of Pokemon Sword with bug types only. And today, we're going to start off by turning off the music of chill and relaxing Pokemon music mixed by Kofi and Relax. And we have a pretty simple agenda today. Our basic plan is to find Dewpider, because I think, although Gallisapod will likely be more of a mainstay in our team, I think Dewpider could serve a very interesting role of, one, for the Kabus fight, not getting burned, and two, generally having the best special defense we will have, along with essentially double water stab, could be a valuable niche for this team. So I definitely want to invest in that shenaniganery. Now we're playing take out Nessa and Kabus today. Oh, hi Namori, how you doing? I'm glad you finally had time to. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you finally had a chance to check out the stream. Thank you. You know, I will say it also just means a lot because, like, I don't hear a lot of people go, like, a lot of, especially new chatters going, I've been needing to check out your streams for so long, and then, like, at last. So I very much appreciate the enthusiasm. How you doing? I wonder, were you specific? Oh, that would be the case. Yeah. Honestly, today has not been super hot, but it's one of those kind of days where, like, best not talk about it on stream for one, bummer reasons, and two, very personal reasons. But I've been coping the best I can. I'm glad I can still stream today at least. So that's at least one good thing, because I know a lot of these streams I do, it gives me structure and it makes my vibe, it really helps out my vibes. I know like during April and a bit of May, I couldn't stream as much, and by as much I can only stream like 3 days a week instead of what I typically do 5 to 4 days a week, and like I felt it. It was a notable hit. The vibes are enhanced. The vibes are so much more enhanced when I get to play fun video games and talk to folks. Even as just myself. The vibes are much more immaculate that way. But yeah. Like literally, I know today I had a day off, but also like a lot was going on. See, a lot was going on for me, but also I was more so I was in that kind of role of like, hey, something's going on with my family, but I'm not really put in a position where I'm in the active role, but I'm also like, okay, but I have to be ready to be in a supportive role at any point. And like, I couldn't tell if could I commit to an earlier and longer stream, mayhaps? No? Okay. Thank you! Thank you. If you want to know, well, I'll go to this counter first. Wait, did I accidentally go to Matino? I didn't. If you want to check out the person who has made my model, who's done the art and the rigging for it, check out Vivian VTuber, who I'll do a little shout out for. Vivian VTuber. She is a Fae tuber, so she's a little fairy. And, she usually is, since KB showed up, I would probably do a shout out to them next. They usually do D&D along with KB every other Monday, but on Saturdays, they usually do a lot of Minecraft. Very heavily modded Minecraft. And, since Breath of the Wild came out, they've just been doing, since Tears of the Kingdom have come out, they've just been doing that. So, I highly recommend if you want to support people who supported me. And there's KB, I guess, who came here too and does D&D stuff, and we used to meet a D&D campaign together. But how are you doing, KB? I know you weren't having the best day either, because I know, although I am no longer in KB's games, you should check out KB Angel if you're interested in D&D. They've got a really cool backlog of D&D content for you to check out. One of the games I was in Voldemitis, and you can hear me when I had a bad microphone. You can hear me before I started streaming on my own. Where if you want to see a group of Chocofuck pirates trying their best to get an exorbitant amount of wealth. Oof. Sorry to hear that you two also did not have a good day. Well, as you're having a rough day, let me introduce you to the Bug Boys, because I know, KB, did you archive your Bug Type Only run on your YouTube? Because if you don't know, KB Angel occasionally does Pokemon challenges as well, when they have the time, and they have done a Pokemon, I think, was it Pokemon Blue Bug Type Only run? I know it was Gen 1. First off, I'll shout you out, because I think enough time has passed to shout out the KB Angel. Red. Alright, let me check your YouTube. Let me check the YouTube. Maybe I'll even post a funny little link there as a cute little trick of the eye. Let me see. Let me see with my arcane eye. Where is the angel? There is the angel. The angel is perceived. I don't think you may need to play this, so I'm gonna dig on down. Cause yeah, you archived your ice type run. Let's see. Done Legends archive. You do have it archived. So if you're interested in another bug type challenge, check that out. Oh, are you talking about how sometimes my model just like shrinks massively? Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot, especially when I've been wearing glasses on stream. My model gets really funky. Oh, buddy, we got another person that my day has not been really great situation. Well, hey, I'm glad that at least I can help out even just a little bit. And, you know, especially with how you came in, I'm glad it was something you were looking forward to. Like, seriously, that means a lot, honestly. Yeah, we, when we went to the wild area, we actually found 2 female combies right next to each other. So, that was pretty cool. So yeah, we got Vespa Quinn. We named Gwen because I just came back from seeing Spider-Verse. We got Beetlejuice, who's mostly a good setup. We've got Grubba. Or Grubbaba. One of those names is gonna flanderize real quick. It's gonna become a Charjabug soon, which I'm very excited for. We got Howby. Also because I saw Spider-Verse and I, for some reason, added a W into there because I'm illiterate. And he's a 1% encounter and in Route 3. So here's hopes that we can get a 5 encounter. And we got O'Hare because also I came back from Spider-Verse. And I want to see O'Hare become a shell of a man. I want Miguel O'Hara to be a shell of a man. No, I know I didn't. I unfortunately was not able to archive all of my Nuzlocke. Because, on March, I did a Nuzlocke. My first ever Nuzlocke. And I was a little disappointed I couldn't archive it. But I'm kind of a little okay with it. Mostly because, for 12 hours, until, like, the 11th hour when I invited people to show up and be guests for, like, the last hour to keep my energy up, they're like, oh, hey, Pan, did you know the game's audio has been just a little louder than you have for the last 11 hours, and no one said a word to me. And when I tried to archive it, it's like, oh no. Which is a shame. But my point was, in that Nuzlocke, there was a point where I picked up Toxel, because it's you get a free Toxel. And I named him Bubba. But Bubba. Baba. Baha. And it's like, it was one of those times I typed it down and I just flanderized it the more I spelled. Did you know? Did you know? Winston Overwatch is here. He lives in your walls. God damn it, I want the other 5% chance bug. Please show me Dewpider. Yeah, I was trying to read it like a cat. Paul, hey. Dewpider! Whoa! Yo, glowy eyes? Yo! That was sick! One, two, three. Pop! Do. Forms a water bubble from the rear of its body and then covers it with its head with it. Meaning other Dewpiders means comparing water bubble sizes. And I know Dewpider is both based off of spiders that float on water and put air bubbles around their head, but also I like to imagine they're inspired by the spiders that put little raindrops on their head and use them as hats. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna name you, sticking to my Spider-Verse brain rot, I'm gonna name you Penny, after the one with a mech, after the one made up by Jared Way from My Chemical Romance. Some may read it as a squeaking fart. No, you need like an F in there. Cause like with, cause I don't know, with 2 R's it implies it's rolling to me. Let's check out Penny. Oh yes! Optimal nature Penny, let's go! So the big deal about Penny, right, is more so Penny is our ideal special defense tank. Because when Penny evolves to Arachnid, it has 132 base special, which is the highest special defense of any bug type. So there's that. With also pretty decent typing, it's probably going to be our go-to defensive, our special defensive bug type, especially because when it comes to physically defensive bug types, we got a lot of options, but we don't really have a lot for special defensive. So we get that, and also I think it'd be pretty neat for Kabus if we want to free switch and fuck around with him. But no, that's pretty good. Ooh, already has Aqua Ring? Perfect. Ooh, and right now their attack stats are even, which is pretty good because I know its special attack is pretty bad. So that either means the special attack is really high up or our attack's really down, IV-wise. Yeah, you can say fuck words. It's okay. What do I look like? Your mom? I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. I totally don't have a jar where I'm going to indebt you with if you say frick, or if you say mom. Well, I take off my face mask like it's Mission Impossible and go, son. No, you see, I just do the exact same thing, but I loosen my scrunchie, and it's like, oh my god! The whole time, see, I'm sorry, I'm just a fae, I just took all the names of every mom ever, and, turns out I'm every mom. You legally have to tell me if you're my mom. Okay, so let's see. Because we don't have to wait. We have to wait till level 20 for O'Hare, to do anything funky. Let's see. What does O'Hare have again? Because I know he doesn't have great. Oh, she doesn't have great moves. Yeah, mostly Scratch and Mud Slap, which at least Mud Slap's stab. Let's see, because I don't think we could really use any good TMs there. Oh, we can now use Pin Missile on Gwen. That actually isn't that bad. We may actually replace... It may actually be a bit better than Bug Bite, because although Bug Bite is more reliable damage, we also don't really have a lot of people that use berries in this game. And like Struggle Bug at least is a niche thing of lowering special attack, and it could be a way for us to deal with Pokemon who have slightly lower special defenses. Are DLC Pokemon allowed on the run? Because if you can, aside from the Isle of Armor, evolve into Scizor. Now they are, I do allow DLC Pokemon in my mono-type runs, especially because Isle of Armor is the one that you can do. I have considered Scyther, but honestly, in terms of bug steel types, I'm honestly considering trying out Excavalier more, because I don't think I would use one in any other situation. And it's got a lot better balanced defenses, even if it loses out on speed. And I don't know, I feel like because there are fire type threats in the end game, but usually those aren't ones we would have him out for. Everything else would have pretty good special defense against. We mod, can we turn any Pokemon to bug type? Well, secret brain rot. I haven't done a monotype run for Pokemon Scarlet yet. And that mostly is for two reasons. One, I'm recording a Cheflock run of Pokemon Scarlet right now, which if you are new to the channel, that is a run of Pokemon where I only use fellas that are based on food. If you want a little example, you can check over to my YouTube channel, Panapps Presents, and you can see me do a Cheflock of this very game. It is so far the only edited video I made, but I have recorded several and not finished editing any of them. But yeah. But consider, Scizor is red. But consider, your honor, Scizor is like a sports car. I don't know. Honestly, like, Because I noticed bug types are very physically defensive. So honestly, having one that is physical and special defensive, while also being very aggressive and tanky, is a bit more appealing than Scizor, because we have a lot of fast bug options. Alright, let's have Penny have a lead, and O'Hare be like a follow-up. But if we can mod, can we turn any Pokemon to a bug type? That, honestly, that would be shit I would do in a Scarlet monotype run, where I probably would allow Dynamax. Oh, hell yeah. I very much appreciate Naomi. You sub to both YouTube channels? Whoa! Hell yeah. Whop. But yeah. Because I do think in a monotype run, if I like found one of those Terra raids of like, ooh, I want to do rock type only, but like, I found this Pokemon that's rock type, but I would always have to terrastalize. You know, I'd be burning my terrastalize right then and there. Ooh. Dude, the Sacred Stones run it's a treat. I will say, one of our characters recently was an eyeball, and I can't wait for you to find out which one is the eyeball. The randomizer has been, the Sacred Stones randomizer has been a treat and anxiety simulator for me. I can't wait till you see me deal with the Joshua Zone. Cause dude, but Joshua though, I'll give you a little teaser of what to expect for Joshua. So you'll notice that there's one stream, one video called the Joshua Zone. The Joshua Zone is a VOD that I had after I finished a Dragon type only run and still felt a lot of energy. So I was like, oh yeah, why don't I just do this for like a fun little thing? And then I did the thing, and I started level where you recruit Joshua, right? And Joshua randomized as a pupil, which is a trainee unit. So essentially how that's supposed to mean is you have low stats, but like a lot of really good growths, and you level up more than any other character. And so there was that of like, oh great, he's gonna have great growths, if growths were altered, because I wasn't sure. He also started with L-Fire and could double. So he was kind of unhinged, especially because Joshua in that map. Especially because Joshua is a recruitable character, but he is also an aggressive character. Meaning that he's on the enemy side until you have a very specific NPC, a specific player character you just got, talks to him, and ooh boy, him no longer being a Myrmidon and having like, you know, the reach of magic with doubling an L-Fire? Jesus Christ. No, Joshua is unchained, and I'm glad we have Joshua as a nuclear option now. Because, like, Joshua is a nuclear level threat. Ooh, okay. You'd want to use Cleavor. Dude, honestly, yeah. Like, Scizor is cool, but I like Cleavor more. I like Axe Hands, and also more excuses to have Rock-type Pokemon that I could use in funny traditional Rock-type runs I do here on the channel. Volcarona, okay. Scorch, Orbeetle, and Vikavolt maybe? See, here's the thing. I don't intend to use Volcarona in this run. Although Volcarona is a possible Pokemon I can get, I don't intend to use it because Volcarona is one of those Pokemon that, like, in a meta, is really good, right? They do their job really well. They can do a lot of setup. However, they're not going to be really useful in-game. Mostly because they don't evolve to level 56. And once they are at level 56, you are already dealing with, like, you're probably starting to deal with not even the, you may be doing the Elite Four at that point, or Rose specifically. Like, you're basically at the end game, and you really only want to use them for Rose. Because, like, you can't really use them for B. You could maybe use them for BD. Maybe? That's a baby. Really depends on how, that just more depends on how you, I forget if fairy resist bug or bug resist fairy, but still, I know it's got a pretty funky relationship. But it's kind of for the same reason that, like, when I was doing the Dragon type only run, I wouldn't use a Pokemon like Hydreigon or Dragapult, because they're very good Pokemon for the meta, but you really won't be able to use them until Leon. And honestly, that doesn't make a great team. At least for long term. It doesn't have the same satisfaction, you know? I've been eyeing Pinsor. I've been eyeing them because we can't get Heracross in this run. So if we ever need, like, if we ever need a possible, Pokemon that has a lot of fighting type options, that's what I'm eyeing on. Especially because I've never used Pinsor. I like the idea of Orbeetle, the Trick Room setup for Vigaball. Ooh. That's really good. That's really clever and smart. Except for Scolipede. Scolipede can get Speed Boost ability and Baton Pass onto Volcarona, Cleavor, or Centiskorch. You see, what I'm planning more is... Oh, fuck, that was a good hit. What I'm planning more, actually, is I kind of want to invest more in Ninjask. Because Ninjask is a very good support Pokemon, with having innate speed boost, access to Baton Pass, Substitute, and Swords Dance. Like, it is hands down probably one of those perfect support Pokemon to give some of these bugs some real big boosties if we need them. Pinchy. But no, I really do like the idea of Trick Room for that shit. For, like, Vigavolt? Absolutely. Because, like, I could use Garvantula, and I love Garvantula and Joltik. But also, especially because I've been, like, when I played Sun and Moon, I don't really have a lot of chance to use Vigavolt, because Vigavolt's not really accessible to, like, the end game. Speaking of... My little accordion battery. He grows! Oh. While its durable shell protects from attacks, Charge-a-Bug strikes at enemies with jolts of electricity discharging from the tips of its jaws. Spark. Oh, Charge. Okay. Sure, man. Yeah, we don't really need Mud Slap. Dude, hear me out. What if we go to the Digger Bros and we get a Thunderstone? Wouldn't that be pretty wacky? Wouldn't that be pretty crazy? Because thankfully it's by Thunderstone now instead of... Ooh! That's really good for double battles, honestly. Let's see, do we have any particularly good special attackers right now? Because, like, Penny could benefit from that kind of... No one that real... Well, except Beetlejuice. That's kind of interesting. But... Could always... Could. Get me out. Because I think... Because we should be able to... Because I don't think anything stops us from going to the Digger Bros. To try and fish for a funny... Stone. Funny rock. Me when I'm playing Sacred Stones and I see Erica's bracelet. Oh, funny rock. Oh no. Oh, OBS. I saw OBS. Oh no, OBS is having a stinky moment. What? Okay. The KBS is going all over the place. I hope stream is not chugging super hard. Maybe find Joltik here though. Oh, stream is super lagged. Oh no. Alright, oh. Things look like they're catching up. Alright. Hopefully. Yeah, rain chug. You know what? Going to reset stream to... Oh.